Winky, what's covering up Wee Willie Winky's Wee Willie? The nightgown he's wearing, the wolf suit he's wearing. Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. No. Player 2, you handle that screw very well. Why not pick up a few more bucks? Player 2, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of winkin', blinkin', and nod. Why are you doing that? Players 3 and 4. The first line of the nursery rhyme goes, Wee Willie Winky runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown. He's wearing a nightgown. Presumably that's what's covering up his Wee Willie. Look, some nursery rhyme guys are showers, and some nursery rhyme guys are growers. And on its way, zombies never get old. What might you see in a television show called The Balking Dead? An army of zombies walking backwards, a horde of zombies walking in circles, a swarm of zombies walking on tiptoe, or a legion of zombies refusing to walk at all. Player 3, what were you thinking there? Players 2 and 4. If the dead are balking, that means they've stopped short or are refusing to move forward for some reason. Kind of like the plot of Walking Dead Season 2. Player 1. Wow, this is a real horde of circular logic. Which is great because that means you just won this expandable hoarder house from Hoarder Helpers, because one man's trash is another man's trash that he can store in his expandable hoarder house. This wrong answer of the game has earned you $4,000. Don't spend it all in one place.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
How about I'll preheat my oven to 450 degrees when I'm dead, and we're cooking up a this or that. Player 3, you could use a lift. This one's got your name all over it. I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a type of burial plot available in a cemetery, or if it's a type of tombstone frozen pizza. If it's a type of burial plot, press the square button. If it's a type of tombstone pizza, press the circle button. Now the rest of you listen up. Lock in your answers before Player 3. If Player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Okay, let's move. Single. Companion. Family. Double top. Half and half. Original. Brick oven style. Not bad, but not nearly as good as delivery. When I die, I want to be cremated, but not just in any oven, in a pizzazz pizza oven. That way every part of me is cooked evenly. Next up, Zach and Miri make a board game. What do Seth Rogen and the game Trivial Pursuit have in common? They were both created in the 70s, they were both created by a Jewish woman, they were both created in Canada, or they were both created by accident. Player 4. Players 1, 2, and 3. I think you know it's coming. This would have worked. Seth Rogen was born in Vancouver, Canada, and Trivial Pursuit was created in Montreal, Canada. And another thing Seth Rogen and Trivial Pursuit have in common... no, that's about it. 5 fingers! This one's called Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Steven Spielberg modeled 1/3 of E.T. after this subject? Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 4? You got it. No, you didn't. Players 2 and 3? That answer has a hole in it. Player 1. E.T. was an amalgamation of Ernest Hemingway, Carl Sandburg, and Albert Einstein. Yeah, he definitely has Einstein's neck. That's round 1, and player 1 is ahead, for now. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And don't be afraid to use those screws. I didn't hand them out for my health. Why not try? I've been framed! So, I've been looking at this print of the Mona Lisa a lot lately, and people always talk about her little half smile, but I've become obsessed with something else. What the hell is the Mona Lisa looking at? Something to her right, something to her left, something straight ahead, or something behind her? Players 2, 3, and 4? The Mona Lisa is looking over to her left. Which is weird because there's nothing over there but my Far Side calendar. Nobody's found that interesting in years. Player 1.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Here's a good one. What's black and black and black all over? If during a battle of wits with the Riddler, Batman were unable to solve the riddle of the Sphinx, what might the Riddler say to mock him? Looks like you're not Player 1, who's getting... The screw is in you, Player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. In the Greek play Oedipus the King, Oedipus is the only one capable of answering a devious riddle posed by a murderous sphinx. You know the Riddler has lost his touch when he starts asking riddles anyone could just look up on Wikipedia. Well, Player 1, looks like your plan backfired.
Follow me down to the sea.
I call this one, get your mind out of the gutter ball.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you knock down a right answer here, I'll roll some extra cash your way. Put these bowling pin arrangements in order of most to fewest pins left standing. 7-10 split, dinner bucket, Christmas tree. Dinner bucket, Christmas. You got it, Player 4. Pick someone to screw. You're screwed, Player 3. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Superlative screwing, Player 4. You want even more cash? Player 4? Hate to disappoint you, but... Wait, no I don't. Players 1 and 2? Gutter ball! Here's what you meant to pick. A dinner bucket is when there are 4 pins left standing, the 2, 4, 5, and 8 pins. A Christmas tree is 3 pins left standing, either the 2, 7, and 10, or the 3, 7, and 10. And in a 7-10 split, there are, of course, 2 pins left standing, the 7 and 10 pins. All those numbers hurt my brain. That's why I usually let the bowling computer do it for me. I also let the bowling computer do my taxes. Take a good look at All Men Must Die, somewhere around episode 9. If the leading cause of death in the Game of Thrones universe were the same as the leading cause of death in the modern world, what spoilerish comment would you most likely read on the internet? Hey, did you know Arya dies of malaria? Jon Snow gets killed in a car crash, for reals. Yeah, Daenerys basically just has a stroke and dies. Or, guess what? Tyrion ends up dying. Player 3, where's that screw going? You just got screwed, Player 4. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Sorry, no takebacks. Superb screwing, Player 3. Time to twist the knife. Player 3, how do you say, no? Player 1.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Player 2, killing 7 million people a year, heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. Of course, as we know, the actual leading cause of death in Game of Thrones is struggling to be a 20-something in New York. Oh, wait, that's girls. I always get HBO shows mixed up. Up next, melts in your pretty mouth. Based on the gender roles assigned by the Mars Company, which M&M's character could give birth to an M&M's Mini? Red, yellow, blue, or green? For whatever reason, red, yellow, orange, and blue M&M's are male, and brown and green are female. It's the female ones that have nuts that confuse me. You do not want to be in the hospital room when an M&M gives birth. Sure, they melt in your mouth, not in your hands, but I'm telling you, those mini M&Ms are pretty melty when they come out of the birth canal. Step right up to the jack attack. When you... you already know the rules. Off you go. Getting the beast of me. What animal are you surrounded by? Good luck. Two has it! I'd like to say that all four of you did very nicely. However, Player 2 did just a little bit nicelier. Yeah, Player 2 is the niceliest. However, just so there's no confusion.